Starting lineups for today's fixture between Rockdale Ilinden and Manly for round 20. First of all with Rockdale, number 3, Lachlan Griffiths. Number 5, Giorgio Speranza. Number 6, Isaac Danzo. Number 7, Alec Urasevsky. Number 8, Dean Pelikanos. Number 10, Brendan Chalakian. 11, Lachlan Constable. Number 14, Braden Sorge. Number 20, Ricardo Rizzo. 22, Blake Risciuto. 66, Matthew Cordier. On the bench for Rockdale, 9, Bay Antonio. 15, Olayinka Sanmoa. 23, Hunter Elliott. 29, Stephen Creases. And 77, So Kateoka. Line up for Manly. Number 1, Levi Kay. 3, 4, Jesse Perez. 6, Saxon Hillier. 7, Peter Kakaris. 11, Connor Rose. 19, Alan Aganovich. 22, Blake Bamgos. Number 39, Stefano Rossello. 45, Bilal Belcardi. 8, Joseph Fox. 9, Benjamin Coop. 12, Miguel Bauza. 28, Lachlan Bishop. 29, William Folder. And 31, Jay Coates. Once again, we'd like to thank all our major sponsors, starting with the major sponsors. MKD Transcorp, committed to reliability. Our gold sponsors, Paul's Customs and Forwarding Solutions, Superboom, Lang & Simmons St George, Marco Polo Foods, and Simico Partners Chartered Accountants. Our silver sponsors, A&S Training, Cityview Group, Level 33, Sun Care at Rockdale, Vortex Group, Zenith Group, Dual Core Packaging, Consolidated Office Choice at Cogra, Riborowski Catering Equipment, Zoom Wave Constructions, Buildem Architect, Rick's Contractors, Trailer Services, Tempe Ties, Mini Masterminds Early Learning Centres, MDL Customs, Niji Sushi Restaurant, All Prestige Body Repairs, State Road Constructions, Bella Transport, East to West Plant Services, Chinese Cocktails, Darnia Projects, EMC Civil, Bolton Housing, William Roberts Lawyers, our club partners and suppliers, Stano Australia, Pino's Dolce Vita Fine Foods, ABA Audio Visual and Son of a Baker.
Welcome to Ilinden Sports Centre, where two of the league's informed teams, Rockdale Ilinden and Manly United, do battle in round 20. Rockdale will be looking to make it 8 straight wins and maintain their dominance at the top of the table. Manly come to town looking to get back in the winner's circle after their 5-game unbeaten run was snapped by Blacktown City midweek. I'm Tony Solano. It's great to have you along on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel for this NPL New South Wales men's first grade game. Today's officials, Brodie Merchant is the referee. His assistants are Matt Harris and Oliver Lenfor. The fourth official is Evan Zavagoulis. This is one of 3 big games this afternoon. Central Coast Mariners and Sydney FC in the Academy Derby. And also the Derby d'Italia, the match of the round, Apia versus Marconi. That'll kick off at 3:30 p.m. Of course, the premiership race is really heating up as we turn for home. If Rockdale win and Apia lose today, Rockdale will go 7 points ahead in the premiership race. But if Rockdale were to go down and Apia were to win, Rockdale would only be 1 point ahead heading into the final 10 rounds. So plenty to play for this afternoon. Rockdale, of course, these teams played midweek. Rockdale played midweek again against Marconi to make up a game as well. So very busy are the ladder leaders. 7 wins in a row. It's been no mean feat, and it's no surprise why they are at the top of the table. Fantastic home record. They've only lost 2 games all season. The only loss here was against Blacktown City back in round 6. A 3-2 loss. Manly on the road, just the 1 away victory this year against Sutherland Sharks around a month ago. Also had draws against the Central Coast Mariners and St George FC. But it's a big scalp they're looking for. This time last week, Manly knocked off Apia. They'll be looking to do the same and knock off the ladder leaders, Rockdale. An intriguing 90 minutes to come. Referee Merchant looks at his whistle. There it is. We are underway in the south of Sydney. Rockdale looking to continue their charge for a premiership. And it's these games here against the likes of Manly where they'll be looking to make an impression. The home side heads forward straight away through Giorgio Speranza. Their side for today, Ricardo Rizzo in goals. As they head forward, a nice ball for Cordier at the byline, cuts it inside, but offside. So Rockdale straight on the attack. First free kick of the game goes to Manly. The Rockdale team, as we mentioned, Ricardo Rizzo in goals, the defensive line of Lockie Griffiths, Blake Rasciuto and Braden Sorge. Giorgio Speranza and Constable make off those wing-back options. In midfield, Cordier, Brendan Chalakian and Lockie Constable. And leading the line, of course, Alek Urushevsky, the captain. The bench for Rockdale, Daniel Collins, Bai Antonio, Yinka Sanmola, Sokataoka, Hunter Elliott against his former club, and Steve Griezes. They're coached by Paul D, the assistant Nick Stavroulakis. As they go to work again, Rockdale, just too heavy. Be a throw for Manly. Their side today, Levi Kay in goals. Kieran Paul, the captain, Saxa Filigoy and Jesse Perez. Saxon Hillier and Peter Kakeris coming up against his former club as well. Connor Rose, Alan Aganovich, Stefan Rossello and Bilal Blokadi. The starting side. On the bench, Joe Fox, Benjamin Coop, Lachlan Bishop and Will Folder. The backup keeper is Jay Coates in 31, coached by Patrick Svansvak. Paul D, coach of Rockdale, of course, coached Manly years ago. His captain was Brendan Chalakian, so plenty of ties between both these teams. These two teams played back in round 5. It was a 1-1 draw. Urushevsky and Miguel Bauza, who's on the bench today, were the goal scorers. Here's Kakeris down that left-hand touchline, trying to use his speed, but the numbers game wins out. Rasciuto comes across, and he's fouled. So Rockdale will get the free kick. Last year, in this fixture, it was Rockdale, a 2-0 victory in round 3. Round 18, it was a draw. So Manly haven't been able to get the job done against Rockdale these last few years. Is today where it changes. Manly did some great work, 5 games unbeaten, including victories against Sydney FC, Wollongong Wolves, and also Apia last weekend. But a loss midweek against Blacktown City 2-0. Halted their charge for the top 6 temporarily. Sydney Olympic went and resulted a draw. Manly can jump them back into 9th position with a win. Ball falls for Kakeris. Trying to use those skills. Cordier hooks it out of midfield. Manly in the navy blue. Rockdale in their traditional black and red. Speranza heads it out of play, so Manly. Opportunity to get a good look at goal early in this game. Saxafilagui. Hillier. Connor Rose, he's been in good form. Scored the match winner last week against Apia. Those results from yesterday, big NPL New South Wales round. Sydney Olympic and Sutherland, a 1-1 draw. Mitch Damatelis slotting a injury time penalty to get the points shared for Sutherland. Rockdale working it out of their own end. Northwest Sydney Spirit, a 1-0 victory over Western Sydney Wanderers, an upset. Chalakian tried to flick it on. Shielded by Sefilagoi. The clearance not convincing from Perez. Wollongong, a 2-2 draw against Blacktown City. It's always a tough road trip on the south coast. An injury time winner from Patrick Antelmi meant that Sydney United 58 got a 3-2 victory over Hills. And in the St George derby, it was St George City 2-0 over St George FC. That was played here last night. A little bit warmer today. 16 degrees, but quite windy. See how the wind plays a role in this one. Get updates through the other two games. Udalszewski swoops, heading forward. Has Constable wide. Plays him. Constable into the box. Fires away. The shot was blocked by Paul. Means it'll be the first corner of the game. Udalszewski always dangerous when he goes forward. Early doors, no score between Rockdale and Manly United. Is that about to change? Chalakian at the corner flag. Bends one inside, over the head of Griffiths. Not a convincing clearance, and had to be cleared off the line. So Manly survive. 10 minutes gone on the Central Coast. No score between Central Coast Mariners and Sydney FC. 8 minutes gone here. Also no score. The Derby d'Italia, a match of the round between Apia and Marconi. Kicks off at 3:30. About 15 minutes from now. Settling here, we've got the top team in the comp. Playing against Manly, whose form's been very good. Connor Rose lost sight of the ball. Got in a good position. Cordier, one-on-one with Sevilagui. Manly win out. Rossello. Udalszewski, nice footwork. Haganovic gets there first. Chalakian. Udalszewski was offside and he knew it. He wanted the veteran to hold it a little bit longer. Belkadi. Danzo wins the ball from him. Pelicanos plays wide. Constable trying to zig and zag around the D. Can't quite connect those passes between the lines. Rockdale. Keras plays back. Bangbose using his speed, coming into the box, crossing it. Rose, it was a handball. He struggled to control it. But Manly look right up for this game. Bangbose, very dangerous. A throw for the home side. Their last loss was against Apia back in round 12. Dangerous ball, but off downfield from Griffiths. Speranza headers forward. Griffiths plays back to Ricardo Rizzo. Been sharing that role in goalkeeper with Harris and Devonish Mears. Been hotly contested. Chalakian bends one towards Cordier. Heading forward towards goal. Playing it inside. Blocked by Manly first time. Pelicanos. Chalakian fires, but his shot was blocked too. Sorge. Manly negotiate that one. Rose. Rossello. Hillier. Kakeras was offside. But Manly do look quite good in transition. It's an area of their game they've really improved in season 2024. Last year, Manly finished 8th. 12 wins, 6 draws, 12 losses. Rockdale finished in 2nd behind Apia. They'll be looking to go one better in season 2024. Nice move from Chalakian. Urushevsky just outside the box. Plays Cordier. Drives it towards the bottom corner. And that's 1-0 to Rockdale. A statement to start here from the table toppers. Urushevsky, so often we see him pull the trigger. Provided wide, and Cordier smacks that one in and gives Rockdale the lead. The impressive start from Rockdale. Rockdale, as they do so often, with the first goal of the afternoon. Rizzo able to keep it in. See how both teams' mindsets change here. Just the one goal so far inside the first 15 minutes. No score over at the Central Coast. Rose fouled. This is a big carrot dangling here. Rockdale, if they win, can go 7 points clear. Depending on results, of course, if Apia win and Rockdale both win, the margin on the ladder will still be 4. But Rockdale know they've got to do their bit. Levi K. A Manly junior, a part of the Sydney FC Academy a number of years ago. What's great about Manly, so many local juniors playing for the club, the likes of Hillier, Perez, the likes of Rose, next generation coming through, Rossello. Really good club with well-established pathways. Kieran Paul, assuming the captain's armband with Jimmy Oates, departing last season. The wind taking that ball. Safely by the Uruguayan Shot stopper in Ricardo Rizzo. Sorge. Ball turned over in midfield. Belkadi tried to find Kakaris on the run. Dunzo, such a key cog in midfield for Rockdale, as is this man Constable. Chalakian playing Constable again, using his speed, winning the ball, waiting for troops to arrive. Constable. That cross was blocked. It'll be another corner for Rockdale. So the first goal just 3 minutes ago. Looking to see if they can add to their tally. Chalakian bending to the back stick. Over the head of Rashudo. Speranza. Sorge. They set up again, Rockdale. Speranza. Well waited for Rushevsky. Great block by Aganovic. Otherwise, that would have been number 19 for the year for Alek Urushevsky. Chalakian again with the corner. Floats this one up. Header not convincing. Constable, high boot, so that'll be a free kick. Says referee Merchant. Ilya with his back turned. Belkadi in traffic and they turn it over. Chalakian one-on-one with Belkadi. Cordier, the goal scorer. Griffiths goes right back to his keeper, Ricardo Rizzo. Ball turned over in midfield. Kakaris tries to find Rossello. Chalakian, midfield open for business. Plays his skipper, Urushevsky, but the flag was up. They don't usually get that wrong. But on that occasion, flag up, offside. These neat passes between the lines for Rockdale. Starting to make the team sing. Rockdale, impressive victories. Only the 2 losses this season, as we mentioned. But on this streak, wins against the like of St George City, Central Coast, number of teams. Cordier looking to release Speranza. Still going, Cordier. He's shot blocked. Now Speranza at his feet. Rose. Long ball up the line. Bangboze getting in position. Going to turn defence into attack. Nice turn. Shaped across, coming into the box. Played it. A block by Rockdale. He took his time and it was a good idea. But just couldn't find the pass at the end. Speranza, the man fouled. Dunzo Cordier being asked to drive from his coach. Mathieu Cordier, sliding tackle. That was dangerous, only a free kick. Ilya arrived quite late, definitely didn't get the ball, and it'll be a free kick. Free kick for the home side. Brendan Chalakian curls it towards goal. Header from Rushevsky, just over the bar. Getting really good looks, Rockdale. They've got Manly on high alerts. 20 minutes gone. Rockdale 1-0 over Manly United. One of 3 big games. NPL New South Wales round 20. Rossello trying to get past Pelecanos, but that wasn't happening. Cordier, now Chalakian. Cordier, nice move. Release Esperanza wide. Coming inside, plays Chalakian. Ball for Cordier, but he was offside. The interchange of passing. Effect there. Around the grounds, 23 minutes gone. No score between Central Coast and Sydney FC. That game very important in the context of relegation. Both teams flirting with danger. Big 3 points there for whoever gets it. Kay. Paul. Kaketis wanted to hold it up. Pelecanos. Now Danzo. Finds Rushevsky. Ball not strong enough for Cordier. Rose. Hillier. Long ball looking for Kakeris. Rizal's first to it. Like Rashudo, this is his second stint at Rockdale. Spent time over in Singapore. Scored the match run against the Western Sydney Wanderers here a few weeks ago. So everybody here for Rockdale contributing. It's a well-oiled machine. Danzo. Too heavy for Danzo. Rossello wanted to play Kakeris. Just not enough angle on the pass. Pelecanos. Chalakian, former Manly captain, wins the free kick. Manly have gone quite young with their squad in season 2024, as we said, promoting within. There's quite a few seasoned veterans for Rockdale, and they're in career best form, which helps. George Esperanza, here's a couple of them. Tried to find another in Brendan Chalakian. Cordier. Now Giorgio Speranza leaves his man, crosses to the back post. Constable just not there. Chalakian. Plays a neat ball for Pelecanos. Drives it across goal. They win the corner. 26 minutes gone. Central Coast Mariners 0. Sydney FC 0. 24 minutes gone here. 1-0. Rockdale lead Manly. Short corner. Chalakian. Pelicanos, those two combine again. The pass just a little bit too strong. Caqueres, he looks very likely. Free kick for Manly. They've looked good in attack, Manly. It's a little bit suspect in defence. It is a very lethal front three for Rockdale. Bose chips it for Connor Rose. Got goal side of Giorgio Speranza. Griffiths releases Chalakian. Holding it up, waiting for Cordier. Throw. Giorgio Speranza, the chest of Udalszewski. A free kick, soft challenge. Nice to Filigoy. That gives away the free kick. Just shy of the half-hour mark. Chalakian again had a free kick earlier from this position. Bends one towards the back stick. The header was good, but saved in the nick of time by Levi Kay. Pelicanos nearly getting his name on that score sheet. Very good glancing header. Ball forward. Sorge didn't deal with that one well. Rizzo comes out to clear. Avoids the danger. Crowd very vocal in support of Rockdale. Caqueres, now Belcati. It's those little midfield battles which Rockdale are winning at this stage. There's one again, Sorge. Who's going to win that second ball, as they say? Really good test for Manly if they are going to fight for that top six. Got to get results from games like these, especially away from home. Connor Rose all alone. Caught a control and has to come back into the box. Connor Rose. Cross with the left. Header from Cordier. Kieran Paul. Sword snuffs that one out. Pelicanos goes down and wins the free kick. Wanted to switch for Cordier. Lightning ball to Constable. Rashudo. Furies wins the header contest. Hillier. Very busy in that midfield role. The youngster. Caqueres down the touchline. Rossello. Now Rose. Mounting down on goal, Connor Rose. Cross was good, but Bang Bossek couldn't get it on target. Volley was the right idea. Execution, just not quite there. Half an hour gone. It's been a really intriguing contest. Rockdale with the goal, but both teams haven't had their shortage of chances. Around the ground, Central Coast nil, Sydney FC nil. And the Derby d'Italia between Apia and Marconi should start quite soon. Apia, of course, last year's defending premiers. No finals last year. First past the post, and it was Apia. Second was Rockdale. They know that. They'll be looking to see if they can switch those positions in 2024. While Ricardo Rizzo gets treated. Chance to go around the grounds, and as we mentioned, no score between Central Coast Mariners and Sydney FC. Wins this week for Sydney United 58, 3-2 over Hills. And Northwest Sydney Spirit getting one over Western Sydney Wanderers. The Wanderers have had a very tough 6 weeks, leading the ladder by some margin, and following the A-League season, they've really dipped. Rockdale have risen, and Apia hot on the tail. Of course, the usual suspects in Blacktown City and Marconi there. Chalakian plays Courtier wide, has troops in the middle. Courtier heads towards the byline, crosses in, but Safilagoy makes sure it doesn't make it there. So it'll be a corner. Chalakian near post. Headed away by Rose. Speranza curls it to the back stick. Flicked on again. Rashudo this time. Kay cleans up. Manly shot stopper. The team of the year last year. The NPL team of the year. Brendan Chalakian in the team of the week, midweek for Rockdale's 4-1 win over St George FC. Week before that, Perez plays forward. Manly's 1-0 victory over Apia. Connor Rose, a man in the team of the week, as was Isaac Danzo. One of the real unsung heroes for Rockdale. Everyone sees the flash of Alek Urushevsky, Brendan Chalakian at front three. Constable also gets on the score sheet, but here is Danzo. Just his touch and his control, along with Pelicanos, tends to go unnoticed. And I'm sure their teammates understand full well just the contribution they make. Chalakian dispossessed. Kay. Courtier. Now Urushevsky through ball. Tried to find Chalakian, just a little bit too heavy. Chalakian was appealing there, it was pulled back. That ball always a little bit too strong. They win it up the ground again. Constable. Courtier, he's got one. Poising himself. Plays Giorgio Speranza. Tried to pick out the top corner, but sailing over the top. minutes gone between Harpy and Marconi. No score. Both these teams will be watching that game closely. Manly really trying to mount a charge for the top 6 in these last 10 weeks. Rockdale, they're going for the glory. They want it all in season 2024. Pelicanos snuffs out that pass. Saviligui, now Rose. Plays Bangboset, and he was offside. According to the assistant referee. Dunzor, plenty of space to work in. Chalakian. Dunzor. Chip finds Cordier. Headed goal bound. Rockets one into the box. Squares it up again. Udolszewski couldn't get in position. They've done a good job on him today. Cordier. Rashudo. Giorgio Speranza. Plays Cordier. What can he whip in? Off the chest of the captain. Constable. Settling himself. Wanted to find Chalakian. Trying to hook at Kieran Paul. Clearance not convincing. Off the chest of Speranza. Loads up. Off bodies. Eventually with Cordier. He's headed towards that byline. Cross in and sent back where it came from. Manly doing well to withstand wave after wave of attack. 5 minutes from half time. No score between the Central Coast Mariners and Sydney FC. Chalaki, a nice move. Pelicanos. Kieran Paul. Sorge settles things down. Giorgio Speranza. Now Cordier back to the well again. Trying to use his speed past Safiligui. Cuts it inside. Driving Dunzor. Good block to keep that one out. Rose. 1-2 with Rossello, but it's left for Dunzor to work his magic. Giorgio Speranza. Dunzor. Possession-based team, Rockdale, like to hold the ball, dictate terms. Giorgio Speranza heading down that left-hand channel. Cordier. It's a back for Giorgio Speranza. Not enough mustard on that cross. Beeries clears away. Rashudo. Now Chalakian. Free kick. Belcati, the offender on that occasion. Seven minutes from half time. Rockdale with a 1-goal advantage. Chalakian again, stepping up for the free kick. Plays for Cordier. Set move. Blocked by Rose. Cordier again, gets past Rose. Headed towards the goal mouth again. Ball crossed in. Off bodies. Last touch from Manly, it'll be a corner. Manly have scrambled very well today. well, just to be the goal down. Chalakian to deliver the corner. Header away. Giorgio Speranza finds Chalakian again. Crosses. Thought about Rashudo. Safilagoy gets that one down. Griffiths couldn't get the volley on target. Five minutes from half-time. Rose holding it up. Belkadi heading over halfway. Mangbose. Haganovic, the former Blacktown City player. Whipped into the middle and cleared away by Griffiths. Belkadi. Safilakoy drives it low, ricochets into the path of Bangbose. Nice turn. Chalakian wanted to get there first. Perez. Levi Kay out of his box. Trying to push his defenders back. Belkadi, one of them. Former Wollongong player in Central Coast Mariner. Rose wins the header. Last touch off Rockdale, it'll be a throw. They'd love to jag one just before half-time, Manly. Really give them a boost heading into the break. Three minutes plus injury time left in the first half. I'm Tony Salerno. Great to have you along. Football New South Wales YouTube channel. NPL New South Wales round 20. Rockdale in the black and the red lead 1-0. Around the grounds, Apia 0, Marconi 0. 12 minutes gone in that game. No score between Central Coast Mariners and Sydney FC right on the stroke of half-time. Giorgio Speranza. Perez hoiks that one downfield. Making sure of it. Danzo threads the needle. Cordier on the charge. Good defending from Perez. Goes long. Mangbose. Rashudo under pressure. Does well. Pelicanos. Plays through again. Cordier. Right at the corner flag. Giorgio Speranza. Now Pelicanos. Might try from here. Not always going too high. That's a credit to Manly's defence. Wanted to take a shot from distance. Two informed teams. That ball past Kakeris. Before their loss midweek to Blacktown, Manly had a 5-game unbeaten run going. They're all fighting in the relegation, and then they've jumped out of that. And now they're looking towards the top 6. Got a big result last week against Apia, and looking to do the same here against Rockdale. So hard to win here. It's a real fortress. Giorgio Speranza. All over the top, looking for Chalakian. Gets in front, wins a free kick, and that's a yellow card for Jesse Perez. He was always going to be behind the 8 ball, Perez, because he got there second. Just the weight of their passing. It's a real show here from Rockdale. Really putting the pressure on Manly. Manly have made the long trip south. They're trying to stay in this one just on half time. How many times have we seen goals conceded this late on in the first half? Brendan Chalakian. Bends at the win, takes it, pushed away. Constable put it on target, but with no real power. Chalakian, nice skill. Trying to find Urushevsky. He's dangerous from this position. Urushevsky fires. McKay up to the task. Keeping it at bay. Be 2 minutes of injury time in the first half. Looked like a handball by Rossello. But we play on. Cordier. Plays Chalakian in traffic. Safilagoy clears away. Pelikanos. Prosciutto bends it towards Braden Sorge. Releases it back, Sorge. Aganovic, no foul provided. And going to the penalty spot, he fouled Alek Urushevsky in the box. Right on half-time. That one could hurt. Aganovic. The man who fouled Alek Urushevsky. Levi K trying to put him off. Alek Urushevsky versus Levi K. We've seen this movie before. Urushevsky stepping up to the penalty spot. Looking for goal number 19 of the year. Urushevsky makes no mistake. And right on the stroke of half-time, the Baker delivers the goods again. 19 goals in 20 games. He's such a freak. And he adds another one to the tally. Also opens up that lead in that golden boot race. Alek Urushevsky. Around the grounds, it's half-time between the Central Coast Mariners and Sydney FC. And after 18 minutes, no score between Apia and Marconi. That's the half-time whistle here at the Ilinden Sports Centre. At the break, it's the home side Rockdale 2, who lead Manly United 0. Dominant performance so far from Rockdale. Scored in the first 15 minutes. And then got a second goal via a penalty right on the stroke of half-time. They have a commanding lead, although it's a 2-0 lead, which is one of the most dangerous leads in football. Join us back in about 10 minutes' time here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Will we see Rockdale continue in their stride, or can Manly mount a comeback? I'm Tony Sleno. Join us on the other side of the break here at the Ilinden Sports Centre. Half time, Rockdale 2-0 over Manly.
MKD Transport, committed to reliability. Our gold sponsors, Paul's Customs and Forwarding Solutions.
Players and referees are back on for the second half here at the Ilinden Sports Centre. At half-time, Rockdale lead 2-0 over Manly United. Both teams had their chances. Rockdale scoring in the 12th minute by Mathieu Courtier. And then right on half-time, a penalty to Alek Kudelshevsky, who was perfect from the spot and able to give his side a 2-0 lead. Big day of football this afternoon here in NPL New South Wales men's. We're going to learn a lot about that premiership race, with both Rockdale in first and Apia in second. Both in action today. Rockdale got off to a good start, as they do most weeks. 2-0 lead. Apia, no score between Marconi. So again, if Rockdale win and Apia were to go down, Rockdale's lead at the end of the round will be 7. Saying that, if Manly are able to come back in some way and deliver, and Rockdale were to go down, Apia were to win, the lead would just be 1. Second half is a go. Off the boot of Belkadi. Pires sends it long and intercepted by Rashudo. Constable, as that sun continues to come down, getting the eye line of the players. It'll be another contender. How well those players play that. Bang Bosse was good in the first half. Here he goes. Getting across field. Playing wide for Rose. Off the left. Deflected off Griffiths. And behind for a corner. So Manly straight away making their intentions clear. They know they need the next goal. That's a non-negotiable. They are to stay in this game. Rossello made himself a short option. Corner goes to the back post though. Braden Sorge looking for throw-in options. Flicked on by Constable. Paul wanted to throw off for Bang Bosse. Chalakian trying to peel away from Belkadi. Ilya. Over the head of Paul. Will be a throw for Rockdale. Kekeres trying to get around Sorge. Still Peter Kekeres with the ball. Throw for Manly. Tight pocket they're operating in. Ilya. Header from Dunzor. Chalakian does the same. Kudelshevsky sprinting back. K too good. Marganovic, nice turn. Ball turned over. Dunzor. Griffiths, the defender, gets involved. Courtier releases Giorgio Speranza. Dunzor, now Courtier. So Philly boy sliding in. He'll concede the throw. Chalakian. So Philigoy couldn't keep it in. It'll be a throw again for Rockdale. Trying to put the squeeze on Manly. Tough stretch for Rockdale coming up. Midweek they've got Marconi away. And then next weekend Blacktown City away. So tough couple of weeks coming up for the ladder leaders. Constable keeps it in. Cordier. Led away by Manly. And we'll see, turning around. All flicked on. Rossello came late. Sorged up well under pressure. So Marconi away, Blacktown away. Hills back at home here in a couple of weeks. And then Northwest Sydney Spirit away. So a tough month incoming. Collision by the Manly midfielders. Ball floated forward for Chalaki and flag stayed down. Urushevsky can't quite get it past the near post of Kay. For Manly, next up they've got the Central Coast at home, Sydney Olympic away, Hills at home, and Western Sydney Wanderers away. They're going to play finals, they're going to have to win those games. Can't take their eye off the ball here. Chalakian at the corner flag. Bends it to the stack. Off bodies. Urushevsky drives it in. That's goal number 20 for the year. The magic 20 for the marksman. Extends his lead in the Golden Boot race. 20 goals in 20 games. He's already the club's all-time leading goal scorer, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. (3-0) Rockdale over Manly. Urushevsky putting pressure on Aganovic. Plays back to Kay. Aganovic looking for Bangbose. That was off the shoulder according to the referee. Rose gets beyond Giorgio Speranza. Good sliding tackle by Griffiths. Prosciutto. Constable. Pelicanos. His ball intercepted. Kekeres. He's off. Mangbose, the Englishman, unable to contain that one. Constable heading forward. Urushevsky. Plays wide to Cordier. Rots brewing here for Rockdale. Cordier goes straight at Kay. Well saved by the Manly shot stopper. Kekeres. And just to add more fuel to the fire, Marconi 1-0 up against Apia after 40 minutes. So if the results stay like this, Rockdale will be up by 7 in the premiership race. Urushevsky 1-2 with Cordier at the byline, keeps it in. Chalakian turns, trying to get goal side. Off the body, and Kay once again there to clean up. Goals around the grounds. Sydney FC 1-0 up against the Central Coast Mariners at Plume Park. And Marconi, as we mentioned, 1-0 up against Apia. So today, really turning the premiership race on its head. Marcelo. He's possessed. Dunzo. Constable. Chalakian wanted to tee up his skipper. Cordier. Constable flicks it on. Free kick and a yellow card to Mathieu Cordier. Another Gruszewski, the captain of Rockdale, trying to argue the toss, but that wasn't happening. Goes back to Kay. Gruszewski pressing. Kay under pressure. So Filigoy does well to keep it in. Griffiths, but Gruszewski was offside. Paul headers forward. Congestion. Hillier wins out. Kikeres down the touchline and fouled by Sorge. He was beaten, so needed to give it away. Kikeres. Whips it towards the back stick. First header from Manly. Bangbose turned well. That shot was blocked. Perez finds Bangbose again. Goes across the face. Touched by Rashudo, so go behind for a corner. Hillier from the corner flag. Near post, punched away by Rizzo. It's over the head of Cordier. And there again, Belcadi. Plays wide for Hillier. Bends one right across the face and behind. It'll be a goal kick. Just showing some of the impact of that wind. Too long before both coaches go to their interchanges. Gruszewski on a brace. Maybe looking to see if he can bring up a hat-trick. Georgios Baranza. Pelicanos. That one shut down by Aganovic. Bangbose clipped, free kick. Kikeres keeps it in. The skipper Paul. Looks like it's going to be a triple substitution. Paul Folder comes in for Kikeres. Joe Fox comes on for Aganovic. And Bishop comes on Al Belkadi. So a triple change for Manly. Hilliard breaks free, and he was clipped, so free kick.
Substitution for Manly. Players coming off, number 45 for Al Belkadi, number 9 Alan Naganovich, number 7 Peter Fitzgerald.
Right on the hour mark, half an hour to go. Manly, if they can just jag one, you never know. Trying to add some more respectability to the score.
Coming on for the visitors, number 8 Joseph Fox, number 12 Miguel Alza.
Hilliard bending it. On target almost. But pushed away by Rizzo. Constable. Down that touchline, Lachlan Constable. Folder. Ball gets in there. Mangbose switches wide. It's a good ball too. Finds Rose. Hits it. Right at the keeper. Pelicanos. Constable able to keep that one in. Troops arriving in the middle. Early ball looking for Rushevsky. Goal kick, the results of that exchange. Fox. He's turned it over. Speranza swoops. Cordier in the middle. Pelicanos! How was that saved by Kay? Getting a hand to it. Pelicanos from point blank couldn't put it away. Jalakian delivers near post. Corner already behind, so it'll be a corner kick. Now by Antonio, the man coming on, as is Hunter Elliott. Elliott's against his former club. A little bit more special for him. Braden Sorjoff for Hunter Elliott. And it'll be Matthew Cordier coming off for by Antonio. He's looking to create more damage on that scoreboard. 3-0, 27 minutes remaining. Then it comes down to goal difference. So Rockdale want to make sure their house is in order there. Around the grounds, half time. Marconi 2-0 over Apia. So that one not quite going to script if you're an Apia fan. Long throw from Urushevsky. Wanted to keep it in but couldn't at the byline. It'll be a corner. And Sydney FC, 20 minutes remaining, lead the Central Coast Mariners 1-0. Rockdale, Jalakian again. Bent it towards the keeper. Punched away by Kay. Elliott, the last man. tried to keep it in. Constable wanted to do the same. Bishop. Rossello, advantage played. Neat ball looking for Rose, but just not enough angle on it. Velikanos. Cholakian. Long switch wide. Urushevsky. Kay sensed it. Had to come out. Bosse. Bishop in that defensive line with Jesse Perez. Rose near the touchline. Rossello. Hillier. Now Folder. Perez. Danzo snuffs out that ball. Urushevsky. Free kick won by Cholakian. They want to go quickly, Rockdale. Cholakian. Velikanos. Now Constable heading towards the box. Cutting inside. Cholakian first time. That was deflected. And safekeeping for Kay. Rose. Which is looking for Folder. Hunter Elliott was there, but he's dispossessed. Antonio. Velikanos. Looking for Constable, just a little bit too heavy. Danzo wins that ball. Around the grounds, Sydney FC 1-0. Marconi 2-0 at half-time over Apia. Rockdale 3-0 up against Manly. Right now the table, Rockdale 47, Apia 40. Antonio drives it towards Constable. Velikanos tries to take the initiative. Plays wide for Cholakian. Dancing around the defenders, Brendan Cholakian. Velikanos sprays it. Rossello, defender rushed out. Bang Bosse was offside. "20 minutes remaining. 3-0. Down over Manly. We wait another ball. Danzo. Elliott. Giorgio Speranza. Now Likurushevsky trying to use that speed. It is. Ball plonked off him. Go behind for a goal kick. Kay. Now Bishop. Paul. They've got the call to press. Rockdale. Paul, long throw. Over the head of Mangbose. Pirius. Switches wide. Kieran Paul wins the header, but Hunter Elliott there. Dispossessed by Paul. Puts it into the box. Up they go. Still on here for Connor Rose. Plays it inside for Rossello. Rose again. Hillier. Tried first time. He'll go again. Saxon Hillier. Folder. Manly, their best chance of the second half. Float one up. Constable able to get past his man. Counter attack very much on. Chalakian plays wide again for Constable. Couldn't quite find the target. Antonio heading towards the byline. Crosses at the back post. Header from Constable. 2 times a try and couldn't come into the back of the nets. Great goalkeeping by Levi Kay. That should have been 4. They peel away again, Manly. All down the line. Intercepted by Elliott, though. Constable, he was rushed. Constable 2-on-1, loses out. Furious. Switch wide for Paul. Header keeps it in. Folder chasing. Folder scored the match winner against the Sutherland Sharks about a month ago. Chalakian, space to move. Danzo finds Giorgio Speranza. Plays Antonio up the line. Early cross in. Tried to sneak in Chalakian. Unable to find the target. And here comes a substitution for Manly. Mangbose, replaced by Benjamin Coop. And Miguel Bowser coming on for Connor Rose. 3 minutes gone, 17 minutes remaining.
11, Connor Rose.
It's still Rockdale,
And
3-0.
22, Blake Sam goes. Making way.
Been a
to
long
number 9,
half-time interval
Benjamin
between
Coop.
Marconi and Apia. 2-0 for the Stallions. Sydney FC 1-0 over the Central Coast. Game's got 12 minutes remaining. Hunter Elliott swooping. Manly were offside anyway. Hunter Elliott, of course, former Manly United player. This is his second season with Rockdale. Pelicanos. Griffiths over halfway. Antonio looks inside. Rossello. Now Balsa. Throw one by Manly. Rockdale getting primed for a double change of their own. Air swing by Manly. Threaded through from Chalakian. Sliding tackle by Bishop. Good enough just. Urushevsky can't keep him at bay for too long. Chalakian 1-2. Finds Urushevsky playing it back. Elliott's saved by Kay. That would have been against his former club, but he couldn't put it in the back of the nets. Levi Kay putting in some sort of shift. Antonio, here they go again, Rockdale. Chalakian trying to dance around defenders. Pelikanos off a body and behind. It'll be a corner. Officials have indicated next stoppage will be the change for Rockdale. Sol Kataoka and Inka Sanmola. The men being primed to come on. Chalakian once again at the corner flag. Delivers near post. Get it away. Georgios Baranza. Chalakian shaped to put it back in again. Goes to the byline, Brendan Chalakian. Chipping to the back post. Urushevsky's there. Header from Rashudo. That's number 4. And the defender gets in on the fun. Rockdale providing an exclamation point in front of their home fans. Listen to them. Rockdale turning up the heats here at the Ilinden. 4-0. And now Rashudo straight off his goal. He's heading to the substitutes bench. Rashudo comes off for Collins. Pelikanos off for Kataoka. And Chalakian coming off for Sanmola. Another big shift from all three of those players, and Rockdale.
Number 15, Inka Sanmola.
Constable chipping forward for Urushevsky. He's on a hat-trick. Back heel for Sanmola. Drives it at Kay. Rockdale looking for number 5. Elliott gets back there. Nice work to get past Falder. Knows these players very well. Hunter Elliott. Marconi now up 3-0. Paul popping one over the top, looking for Coop. Can't quite get to it. More goals over at Lambert Park, but it's Marconi doing all the damage. Marconi lead 3-0 over Apia. With just under 10 rounds remaining, is today the day Rockdale put one hand on the premiership. Sydney FC 1-0 over the Central Coast Mariners. So I'll drop a little further the Central Coast if they go down. Balsa wins the free kick. He wasn't having any of that. The sun begins to set here at the Ilinden. It's a real fortress. Only one team has done the job here, and that's Blacktown City. Balsa playing wide. Sefiligoy keeping it in, looking up, assessing his options. Sefiligoy trying to cross it at the byline. And it's a corner. Central Coast Mariners get a late equaliser. 85 minutes, 1-1, Sydney FC and the Central Coast Mariners. 10 minutes remaining. Rockdale lead 4-0. Short corner from Balsa. Will he have a try? Hillier. It's got good depth on it. But just bending away. Minutes to go. Rockdale have this game in command. Two goes for Lushevsky. Cordier has one, as does Rashudo. Collins, long ball forward. Kay out of his box. Taking his time, Levi Kay. Bishop, pressed by the Rockdale defence. Dunzel comes in to help, like vultures. Folder teeing up Balsa, heading forward as the likes of Coop and others involved. Miguel Balsa wins the free kick. Griffiths gives that one away. Miguel Balsa. Got a four-man wall to contend with. Miguel Balsa bending it towards the top corner, but taken by Rizzo. It's a tiny free kick. The Rockdale goalkeeper always had it under control. Constable couldn't find Kataoka. Coop. Rossello. Collins just got in the way in the nick of time. Paul. Folder. Almost knocked in off the post. And behind. It'll be a corner. Rizzo got a touch. That almost surprised everybody. Balsa, near post. Rizzo, great take. Giorgio Speranza. By Antonio. 6 minutes of normal time remaining for Rockdale. They're looking for number 5. Elliott flicks it on, looking for Sunmola. He'll get to it first, Sunmola. Wanted to play Elliott. Manly got in the way. So Manly, after 5 games unbeaten, gonna have 2 straight losses against 2 of the best teams in the competition, it must be said. Urushevsky brings it down. It is Balsa. Folder to the youngsters. Baltha, nice touch. Rossello. Coop couldn't get on the end of it. Play on, says the referee. In transition, here comes Rockdale again. Slides it for Urushevsky against Perez. Alec Urushevsky. Griffiths. Hunter Elliott in the middle. Sunmola on the right. Finds Kataoka. Sliding in on Paul. That's a very dangerous challenge. And it'll be a yellow card. Hunter Elliott, a little bit overzealous. Gives a free kick away on his former captain. And his senior players asking if it could have been a little bit more than a yellow card. Into the last 5 minutes of normal time. Free kick for Manly. Ilya. Elliott. Danzo. Constable. Constable gets in front, does well. Lockie Constable. They keep trying to thread the needle for Urushevsky. He's on a brace. Love to finish off with a hat-trick. Folder. Constable sends it forward. It's out of play. Paul. Sales out of touch. Elliott's. Griffiths over halfway again. He loves getting forward the defender. Jojo Esperanza finds Constable inside. The cross is good. Kataoka. Urushevsky knocked down. Referee happy with the contact. Elliott. Sunmola. Up the line for Antoniou. Heading towards the box by Antoniou. Squares it up. Off the boot of Urushevsky. Kataoka couldn't keep it in. Elliott, nice touch. Sunmola. Elliott trying to reel it in at the touchline. Constable. 3-on-1. And the Rockdale midfielder almost able to keep it. Folder. Full time in the Central Coast, 1-1 between Sydney FC and the Central Coast Mariners. 60 minutes gone. Marconi 3-0, doing a job on Apia. And Rockdale with 1 minute of normal time remaining. Lead 4-0. Rossello. That's some really good looks. Plays one for Baltha. Sets himself. It's a good hit! Off the post. And fades away. A throw just before the corner flag. Fox in traffic. Folder. Sunmola, now Danzo. 3 minutes of injury time to play in this game. Rockdale up 4-0. Urushevsky gets played in nicely. Alec Urushevsky trying to tee up Antonio. Finds his fellow striker. Along the carpet, back inside. At the feet of Urushevsky. Using his strength. Alec Urushevsky not quite. Giorgio Speranza. Griffiths. Now Constable. Love to add his name to the score sheet. Plays a neat pass in. Antonio. Falls for Urushevsky. Dangerous from here. Deflected and behind. Corner. Into stoppage time. Kataoka to deliver the corner. Floats it for Griffiths. Tapped over the bar by Kay. It was an awkward one to negotiate, but the shot stopper done well. So now it's 4-0. Marconi over Apia. What an amazing afternoon in the premiership race. So Rockdale up 4-0. Marconi is over Apia. Ball turned over in a dangerous position. Antonio had a bit more time. Tried the first time volley. They're looking for that number 5. May run out of time though. Bishop, now Paul. Griffiths. Side seconds remaining. Samola. Elliott fouled. And that's the full-time whistle, a Rockdale rampage. At full-time, Rockdale 4 have defeated Manly United 0. That's 8 straight wins. And on a day, Rockdale win big and Apia lose badly, has Rockdale put one hand on the premiership. Still a lot of football to play, but Rockdale in prime position and goes 7 points clear at the top of the table. Players shaking hands. Plenty of players have history with both clubs, but it was the 4 goals, all to Rockdale. First goal to Mathieu Cordier in the 12th minute. Alec Urushevsky scored a penalty right on half-time. After the break, it was Alec Urushevsky again for his brace. And then Blake Rasciuto rounded out the scoring in the 77th minute. A big victory for Rockdale. Next up, they play midweek against Marconi here at the Ilinden. Whereas for Manly, they'll lick their wounds and go back to Cromer Park to take on the Central Coast Mariners next week. I'm Tony Salerno. From everyone here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel, it's bye for now.
That concludes today's program, ladies and gentlemen.